Will the drip garden and the drip network ever recover? Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. So today we're going to be talking about the drip garden and drip network and if they will ever recover. Before we begin though, huge shout out to everybody watching the video. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. Helps out the channel and it'd be greatly appreciated. So let's dive into it. So just giving you an update on my drip garden. So a little bit over 43,000 plants. Still compounding away each and every day. But the big point of the video for today we're talking about is, the eventual recovery, or will it ever recover? I am still bullish on the projects. I am still bullish on the drip garden and, all these other projects on the animal farm. But right now, sort of turbulent times, and we'll sort of get into that now. So, looking at the contract balance, we see people are starting to take profits, starting to, leave the contract. And, we went from 535,000 to 532,000. If we come to Dune Analytics here, we scroll up, you can actually see that we've gained a couple. So we're at 25, like 999. So we've gained a couple players, which is great. But again, I think a lot of people are just leaving the contract as well, more so than people coming in. As far as my garden's concerned, still compounding, as you can see. Haven't taken anything out yet, and I plan to just continue to do so for the foreseeable future. Now, why, will this ever recover? Well, one of the things is, and I think it's on everybody's mind, is the fact that we've had so many delays. So we had a delay when we were supposed to launch, and then now we've had another delay, and then there's a delay in letting us know when the next launch date is. And then today I just so happened to be online, and I saw they had a little Forex was online and doing a little voice chat. And then I looked over and, then somebody just sort of did a recap. So, and shout out to them for doing this. This is great. So let's see, Piggy Bank and Pigpen are going to be launched next week, from the 2nd of May to the 6th of May. So anytime, within that time frame, it'll be launching. So no specific date as of yet. So it looks like it's going to be primarily just the Piggy Bank, which I'm excited to get into. I told you guys I've been saving some, so putting some funds aside for that. So super excited for that. And then at the very bottom here, it looks like, dogs is going to be, dogs will be a little bit later on. So it could be a few weeks is what they say. So it could take a few weeks here. So, that's something to look out for. So what I think is going on, and what everybody realistically would be able to tell right now, is that people are just frustrated with the delays. And DeFi, when you have a delay, and a month is an eternity in the DeFi space. So a lot can happen in a month. And I'm actually happy and proud, but actually sort of shocked at the same time that it's held up as long as it did. And people have just been really, and that's due in part to the fact that we cannot right now, the contract's paused, so you can't do anything. So I'm really curious to see how this will go down when we have the actual eventual launch of the pigs token, because right now it's sort of paused, you can't really do anything. But what happens when everything becomes unpaused? And let me know what you guys think. Do you think everybody's going to just sell right away? I've seen a couple comments down in on my video saying they're going to sell, which is perfectly fine. Get your money and just, it's just not the project for you. You don't want to wait. That's perfectly fine. Everybody's entitled to their own decisions. And, on this channel, it's never financial advice. I would never tell everybody to do something with their money. I'm just giving you my opinions and my thoughts on what I'm doing. So, I think that's going to be very, very interesting to see. I think we're going to possibly might see a huge sell-off. Who knows? I'd hope not, but, I feel like after some time of people not being able to access their money or sort of sitting here, they sort of, that initial excitement of being in the project is sort of waning. But then again, Forex is an innovator. So he came out, we saw the new, like the Piggy Bank new UI. We have a new drip UI coming out. So partnerships, I think in this AMA too today, he talked a little bit about the like the lending through PancakeSwap, which is super excited about that. So that's going to be big too. So this is my thoughts, and let me know what you guys think. But my opinion is, I think we will eventually recover. It's definitely going to take some time. As far as like the AMAs and all that stuff too, if we're launching next week, then I think a lot of AMAs need to be held in order to bring everybody back on board and get that excitement going again. But then again, we don't have a specific launch date, and I think if we do not launch next week, like it's said in here, then I think that's gonna eventually be an even bigger blow to the project than what's already been done. So but then again, I know it's development, and they're not they're not just working behind closed doors and just taking their time. They're trying to get through this stuff. And even in the AMA, I mean, I heard it was talked about, some of the developers are not doing their things on time, behind the scenes stuff. So but when you give a date, unfortunately, if you don't adhere to that date on a launch, people are not going to be happy. That's just the way it is. So regardless of what happens. So let me know what you guys think. I'm still in it to win it. I'm still bullish on the Drip Garden, and Drip Network, the faucet, the piggy bank, all that stuff. So I'm gonna keep compounding away, guys. I'm gonna keep doing it, and then see from there, and just keep on going. And then hopefully, once we actually do recover, which I believe is definitely going to happen, it's going to be green pastures on the other side. So anyway, that's the video for today. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.